We don't really have space. I've gone frugally with our seed starting. It's just a free way to do it. I think this is the best system so far that I found. Let me show you our little seed starting setup. Hey, welcome back to the Healing Homestead. This is Delana and I'm glad you're here. Today I am planting some seeds. I'm starting some seeds indoors. I've gone frugally with our seed starting method. I got these aluminum trays and these little cups. These are right at 8 or 9 ounces, I can't remember. I got all this from Sam's Club. I have these like sour cream, yogurt tubs that I have collected either from others or when I buy something in bulk. And I've cut these into strips and then I'll cut this off, and this is basically gonna be my little label. It's just a free way to do it. I have these little China markers that I mark on there, and that way when it gets wet it's not going to rub off. Even with permanent marker, what I have found is on plastic, even the plastic plant markers that you can buy, it tends to fade or completely rub off. And I've tried like popsicle sticks and that, you know, bleeds and smudges. I think this is the best system so far that I found. So anyway, I've got all of these ready to go. All of the seeds ready to go. And then let me show you our little seed starting setup. Right now we're actually in the master bedroom, and that is because we don't really have space to do a bunch of seed starting. So we have created a spot over here. Yes, that's my bed with seed stuff on it, of course. And let me actually open this so I can show you. These are just those emergency blankets that you can get. I got like a package of 6. And what I've done, this is very bright, but I have 2 of these seed starting shelves. They're just something you can get at Walmart. It's cheap. This one, my friend found for me actually on clearance for $30. So she got that for me this year. And then the other one, I had another friend buy, and that was, actually, I think she got it at a bulk trash pickup several years ago. And they both individually have the greenhouse wrap plastic on it. But being that it's in our bedroom, I didn't want these bright lights to become blinding. So the emergency blankets, that's kind of where I thought maybe that would work best. These are just shop lights. They're nothing fancy. I do have some grow lights up there that I've kind of zip tied, but it's already really pretty warm in here. Some seeds will germinate at a cooler temperature. We typically keep our bedroom around 62 to 65 degrees. Most things should germinate in that amount of heat, but with the lights, that'll give it plenty more heat. And the emergency blankets do a great job of trapping in that heat. So that's just the system we have. The reason why I did these, obviously the light, but then also if you notice my shop lights are 4 foot long. At 4 foot long, that wouldn't work with the 2 shelves separate and separated by a plastic cover. So this works out well. This gives me a lot of growing space. And then we also have a greenhouse. It's not a high end. It's one of the cheap ones you can get from Walmart for like 180 bucks. We're gonna put that up as soon as the weather breaks a little bit and we're not getting like heavy snows in the forecast. And we'll probably transplant some of our stuff out there to start hardening. I'm really excited to start working in the garden again. That's probably my favorite thing to do. I mean, I love the farm chores and stuff, honestly. I'm not one of those people that just needs a day off unless I feel terrible. In fact, I have been battling, I think it's strep throat. I've had strep throat a lot. And anyway, if you can tell my voice, it's getting better, but it's still coming and going. But even with that, even, you know, we've had illness and stuff, and I still do chores, and that's not usually a big deal. I enjoy this life. I enjoy what I do. But my favorite thing to do has to be working in the garden. There's so many scriptures and biblical parallels that come from burying a seed in the ground, things decomposing to bring new life, you know, old things dying to grow new things. There's so many things about it that I feel closest to the Lord, and I feel like the garden is my worship space. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get to work on this, and I will see you guys later. Like, subscribe, share. I'd love to take you along the journey this year with my garden and to see it grow. Bye.